This is the Beech Lane wireless RV leveling system. You mount this in your RV and it will tell you real time through an app on your phone when your RV is level. This costs almost 35% less than the popular RV leveling system. It's got better Amazon reviews, it's made here right in the United States, and it's got a lifetime warranty. So all good things so far. Today we're installing it and testing how well this product works, and at the end of the video I'm going to tell you what I like and what I don't like. So let's get started. Right inside the box are the QR codes for the app that we'll download later. You have your leveling transmitter, which operates on 2 AA batteries, and batteries are included. And last, a pair of mounting screws. I'm liking this system already for 2 reasons. Number 1, there's no switches on this unit. You put the batteries in and you're done. You don't have to turn it on when you arrive at a campground, and you don't have to worry about forgetting to turn it off when you're done leveling. So essentially, your on and off switch is controlled by opening and closing the app. The manufacturer estimates the batteries to last between 1 and 1.5 years. Now that is based on usage, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. The other thing that I like is that it does use AA batteries instead of watch batteries. You probably already have some backups in your RV, but if you don't and you need to pick up batteries while you're on the road, you can find AA batteries just about anywhere. Watch batteries, not so much. All right, so let's get our batteries installed. Just push in these retaining buttons on the side and the cover just pops off. Put the batteries in and put the cover back on. Simple so far. You don't have to level the RV before installing the sensor, but there are a couple things to note. Remember, this communicates via Bluetooth, and that range is realistically about 25 feet. Since the farthest point away from the RV that you'll be while you're leveling is probably going to be in the driver's seat of your truck, the pass-through storage or anywhere in the front of the RV is going to be a good spot to install the sensor to ensure a good Bluetooth connection. Also, it does not have to be mounted in the middle of the RV, so you don't have to empty out your pass-through storage and crawl in here to install the sensor. The third thing to consider is the sensor is sensitive. You want to mount it to a solid surface. Don't mount this to anything that is loose or moves. You still want to mount the sensor so it's straight up and down. Don't put it on a curved or sloped wall. All that said, I'm mounting this to the front wall of my pass-through storage right next to the door. You don't need to use a level like I am, and I'll show you why later. I'm just doing this so it looks nice, as long as it's fairly straight. Now, I put some double-sided tape on first just to keep it in place, but do not permanently mount this with only double-sided tape. RVs get hot, tape can get spongy in hot weather, and may not keep the sensor as solid as it needs to be. The double-sided tape will hold it in place so you can easily screw this in. All right, let's download the app. You can scan the QR codes that came in the box, or you can just download the app the old-fashioned way. Once you open the app, it's going to ask you to install the unit and the batteries, which we've already done. So let's go ahead and click to the next screen. The app will then ask you to connect to Bluetooth, and once you confirm that, it will locate your sensor under the name unassigned. Let's click the sensor and you are now connected. You can click done and it will ask you for the orientation in which you installed the sensor. We installed it with the logo facing the rear, so I'll select that and click next. Now is the time to level your camper. Once it's level, click set as level, and that will reset the sensor so it knows at this current position the RV is level. It's kind of like zeroing out a scale before you use it. Next, you're going to choose your type of RV. For us, it's a travel trailer, and you're going to have to enter in some basic information. On a travel trailer, you're going to need to measure from the middle of the back wheel to the middle of your tongue jack post. Mine is 209 inches, and guys, you don't have to worry about being accurate to the 1/4 inch. Just get pretty close. My next measurement is from the outside of each tire, which is 96 inches. Now, these measurements are not going to affect the level indicator. They are just used to calculate how much further you need to go to get to level. We'll click save, and next you're at the leveling screen. So let me show you what's on the leveling screen. This is pretty nice. It shows you the remaining life of the AA batteries up here at the top, the temperature the sensor is exposed to. Down here on the right is a button to actually turn on your flashlight, which is pretty cool. And then of course we have roll and pitch levels. Roll is side to side and pitch is front to back. So let's click the gear icon at the top and go into the settings. Up on the top, you'll notice we are in the travel trailer settings. If you click device, you'll be taken to the sensor settings. Now you can name your sensor, so I'm going to rename mine. And this is where you'll go if you need to change something we've already done. And now you're all set. That's all you need to do to set up the app. It's really easy to use, and you can go in and change these at any time. Now, I don't have another camping trip for 2 weeks, so here's what I did. I connected the truck and drove my trailer around the neighborhood, up a couple of hills, a few times to throw everything out of level. I also shut down the app. So now we can test this system as if we've driven and pulled into a new campground. So once you get to the campground, open the app, click the roll option as you're leveling sideways. Fortunately for me, my driveway is level side to side, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip that option right now. However, I do need to level front to back, so next I'm gonna click the pitch button and adjust my tongue jack until the app says it's level. The red lines indicate you are more than 3 inches from level, the yellow area is 1 to 3 inches, and the green area means you are within 1 inch of level. Okay, so now, according to the app, we are at roll and pitch level. I always use a spot on the floor to check level, which is saying we are level sideways. Checking the pitch and we are good. So the app told us we are level and we are definitely level. So yeah, everything works great on this system. Let's talk about some of the things that I like and some of my dislikes. It's hard not to like something that works, but it's easy to set up and the app is really easy to navigate. And probably the most 3 appealing things for me is that it's made in the US, it's got a lifetime warranty, and it's considerably less expensive than the popular RV leveler that's out there. Now keep in mind, this is a review video, so I can't speak to how long this product will last, but I will circle back in about a year or so with an update video. But as of now, I have no complaints. It's easy to set up and it's easy to use. As far as dislikes, I really don't have any dislikes, but I do have 2 suggestions for the manufacturer. I do think it would be nice to have the option to hardwire the system directly to 12-volt power. For me, I'm just gonna change out the batteries 1 time a year when I change out my smoke detector batteries, but I think giving that option to the RV community would be a good thing. Let me know down in the comment section if you think having the ability to hardwire this to direct 12-volt power is something you would like to see. I also think folks with drivable RVs would like to have the option to see both roll and pitch at the same time. However, it is pretty easy to just click back and forth between roll and pitch, so I don't think that's going to be a deal breaker for a lot of people. And for all of you who have stuck around this long through the video, I want to do a giveaway, so leave us a comment down below. Somewhere in your comment, write RVTT giveaway. We'll randomly pick one of the comments and send you out a free Beech Lane leveler. Oh, and there's one more thing I would like to share today. As far as dislikes go, when you close the app, also known as, what are they called? Button batteries? People call them button batteries. Let me know down in the pass-through storage or anywhere in the front of the RV is a good spot to ensure a